How do you pronounce Parabatai? All right, I answered that one. If you could be any character from any book, what would it be? Who would it be and why? I would be Elizabeth Bennet so that I could marry Mr. Darcy. Why was Magnus banned from Peru? Well, if you have read the short story, Why Magnus Was Banned from Peru, then you would know the answer to that question. So it's in the main chronicles. What can you tell us about the wicked powers from Jacina? Oh man, I just keep telling you about series that aren't written yet. I envision the Shadowhunter world as an interconnected set of 5 series, and the absolute last one is the Wicked Powers. And there's not much I can tell you about it because it would be so spoilery at this juncture to discuss it. But I will say that the plan right now is for it to be the only series that's actually set in interest, which I think will be really fun. When Jim stopped being a silent color, he lose his immortality. I guess that spoils the end of Hogwarts Princess. Yes, he's mortal and he will die like a fool. Robert Downey Jr. or Benedict Cumberbatch. They had your idea. Robert Downey Jr., I'm sorry, Benedict. I'm sorry, Robert Downey Jr. I've loved him my whole life. I only discovered Benedict Cumberbatch a couple of years ago. You can't you can't unseat that kind of long-term love. I have always felt that if Robert Downey Jr. and I could just meet and, maybe be locked in a room together for a year. Not that I wouldn't take Benedict Cumberbatch if Robert Downey Jr. was unavailable. What is the color of Max Lightwood's eyes? I realized that Maris Robert Malik had blue eyes, Izzy has brown eyes. But Max's were never said. There's 2 words in City of Ashes. His eyes are gray. Well, they were gray.
Say that!
Say that! No, I said that. Will Tessa and Jem be a large part of the Dark Artifices? I mean, I understand why you're asking because Emma Carstairs and Jem Carstairs and, will the Carstairs have their bonding time? Tessa and Jem do appear, and again, it's 5 years later, so we get to see them 5 years along in their relationship at that point that they started at the end of Clockwork Princess. They are still together, and so we get to see their kids, adorable kids. And then we also, get to see if Jem, what kind of relationship Jem has with Emma and, whatnot, but I'm really trying to avoid spoiling anything, but you will see them. They are in it, as always, though it is Sarah, Emma, and Jillian's story primarily. So, out of all places, why did you choose Westchester? Says an angry person not from Westchester. I don't choose where I go. Jenny could back me up on this. We get a list of this is the places you're going. And I'm like, okay. I guess I'm going to those places. So, but Chester County Books is an awesome bookstore. We have been in contact tons of times before, and I was excited to get the chance to come here and support the store.
Philadelphia!
Is it one more question? One more question. Well, this one's weird. So, is it wrong that I'm completely obsessed with Sebastian? No. It's who are you? No, I judge you not. No, because I think that we are always fascinated. It's like asking the question, why are people fascinated with evil? Why are people fascinated with things that are evil? And the reason I think a huge part of why we're fascinated with characters like Sebastian and evil itself is because characters like that, the rest of the characters all have these moral shackles of conscience. They are things that they cannot do. Sebastian can do anything. He has the complete freedom of having no morals, and that is an absolutely fascinating thing to imagine yourself having. So we interact with that stuff in fiction because it's a safe way to imagine what is this, what would I do? What would it be like in a world where I had, never had to not do something because it was the wrong thing to do, never had to worry about my conscience. It's the same reason that we're fascinated with characters like Magneto, that we're fascinated with, Tom Riddle, that we're fascinated with anybody like that we're like, well, these people in a way are completely free. So I don't think it makes you creepy. Okay, so are we done?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we'll move on to
to the trivia portion of the evening.
Oh, this is a great question though. What was it like to take all of the hot people from England for your movie? Well, we returned them to England after. So it was cool. And also like, a lot of them were Irish. The Irish were actually very angry because they were like, literally, it's a small place. They were literally like, you have taken all of our hot people. But we did put them back, so they returned to their native lands. Alright. So we have some swag. I don't know if any of you have been looking online, but at Cassandra Jean's beautiful artwork. Yay! We made those tarot cards and we made a very limited run of Stetson. So give those away.
Oh my god!
Mortal instruments, hoodies that are actually pretty cool. So, if you know the answer, just stick up your hand and I will pick you. Name 3 cats from the series.
Dag, only know one.
Three cats.
Magnus.
Alright. Anybody? Well, I'm going to switch to another question. Okay, can you name 3 Sandler brothers?
I thought they all were cross silence.
Was it Zachariah? Was it Jeremiah? And was it...
Yes! Here you go.
Ooh, Jeremiah.
And the answer to the cat question, there's actually 4 cats that are ever mentioned. Simon has a cat that chases him around his house at one point named Yosarian, and also Emma and Julian have a cat called Oscar that they dyed blue insane.
Oh, yeah.
What are Jace's 4 last names?
Oh, wait. Like with me.
Back.
Mag.
Sorry. Okay. All the way in the back, blue shirt. Yes. Never gonna write a character with that many names. All right, this one is difficult. What is the motto of the Iron Sisters? And you can give it in English or Latin. Okay. Yeah, she got it. Fire test gold. Okay. What are the names of Camille's creepy vampire subjugates?
Raphael.
It's okay if you blank out. Don't worry about it. Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What color shadowhunters wear to weddings? Oh, everybody knows that. Okay. I don't think we've done anybody's from over there. So in the pink.
Gold.
Yeah. That was easy.
Yeah. Red.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something difficult. These are too easy. Okay, what is the kind of demon that Clare sees at the pub Pandemonium the night she meets Jace? The name of the demon. Hey, not that many people know that one. Okay, you.
Evelyn?
Yes!
Dang!
And one last question. Unless nobody gets it, but you guys know everything. So, who said, you and I, we are the last? You. Sebastian. Yes! Okay, thank you so much. We are... I'm gonna have to come up with much more difficult trivia questions. Maybe they should all be in each. Okay, thank you so much for coming. We super appreciate it. We will see you in the second one.
What? Oh, the line.